What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. Ross Stripling, key for the Blue Jays down the stretch in the pitching rotation, probably a long shot to return, according to a few different reports. Now, before we get into that breaking news, I just want to ask you guys to please hit the like and the subscribe button, guys. We are currently on the road to 10,000 subscribers. We really want to get there by the end of the year. It would just be totally awesome, so please, if you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe button. All right, folks, let's get into the video. So I think that we all know that Ross Stripling was absolutely phenomenal for the Blue Jays down the stretch. Like, you had that Ryu injury, that was obviously major, and Kikuchi being awful. Like, Ross Stripling stepped in, and he just made a difference for that team. And had we not had him, I don't know if we go to the postseason. Like, the guy had a 3.01 ERA, so it was absolutely awesome. And I think a lot of Blue Jays fans, myself included, are kind of looking at him and looking at our rotation next year and thinking, God, like, we need to have this guy on our team if we want to have another shot next year. Well, qualifying offers are coming up, and Ross Stripling is definitely a candidate for it. Now, the qualifying offer this year is going to be just shy of $20 million, like 19.85, somewhere around that region, so it's definitely a lot. But if you were to offer it to Ross Stripling and he was to decline, then you would get a compensatory draft pick, which is always a good thing. However, there are several reports coming out right now saying that we don't think the Blue Jays are going to offer a qualifying offer to begin with. First report here from Anthony Franco of MLB Trade Rumors. He says Stripling proved a surprising key piece of the Jays starting staff, but he's headed into his age 33 season and had a ghastly 5.14 ERA from 2020 to 2021. Toronto could well look to bring him back, but his career track record doesn't support a salary in the qualifying offer range. Then you also have Gregor Chisholm of the Toronto Star saying, I think it's safe to say that Stripling is as good as gone. It seems highly unlikely that the Jays would extend a $19.65 million qualifying offer to Stripling, because if they do, he'll probably accept, and that's more than they would be willing to pay for 1 year of his services. So basically, everyone thinks that we are out on Ross Stripling right now, and he's not going to be back on this team. I definitely have a few thoughts on this. Like, I understand where both of these guys are coming from. That qualifying offer is a lot, and when you think about that, that's $20 million that you could invest somewhere else. And seeing Stripling's track record, if he was to put up a 5 ERA again, that's definitely $20 million that you don't want to spend there. But at the same time, we need that guy. You know, it's like, if we don't go out and we don't get Ross Stripling back on a qualifying offer, or maybe we extend him to like a 2 or 3 year deal for less than that, that's cool. But if we don't do that, then where is that $20 million going to go? Like, I'm totally okay with having Stripling walk away and like, he's not going to be part of this team anymore. But then that $20 million, that needs to go to Carlos Rodon or Chris Bassett, or like, holy no moly, like Justin Verlander or Jacob deGrom, right? It's like, we need to be spending that $20 million on a better player who is going to fill in for that Stripling role, because I don't think we can walk into next season, guys, with Alek Manoah, Kevin Gausman, great one too, but then big question mark around Jose Barrios, massive question mark around Yusei Kikuchi, and then like, what is that 5 spot? Mitch White? Like, I don't think that that is a World Series pitching rotation. But guys, I'm really curious to hear what you have to say about this. Ross Stripling, long shot to come back to the Toronto Blue Jays. It kind of hurts to hear, but maybe it's for the better, right? Maybe that means that we are in those conversations for Carlos Rodon and Chris Bassett. Maybe it means that we're going to bring somebody up internally like a Ricky Tiedemann, and if he develops like Alek Manoah did, then we're all good, right? But there's so many question marks around this, and just right now, it's a little bit offsetting because Ross Stripling was so key for us. So we'll see what happens here, folks, but please let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thanks so much for watching, and go Jays go!